Well, good morning. Join me this morning doing something a little bit different for the time of the year. Normally out piking, but I'm over at Waterbeach Angling Club's little complex with Iain, and we're on Magpie Lake, and we're going to see if we can catch some roach. I've had a couple of casts. I've had a little roach and had another one about 6 ounces. So it's very nice. I've got just going to be fishing a waggler. I've got 2 swims. I've got one out sort of just past the middle where I'm going to fish maggot and sweet corn. Not going to feed any sweet corn out there. I'm just going to fish maggot to start with. Feed maggot and see what. Then just down the side, a couple of rod lengths down the peg, I'll put about 12-14 grains of sweet corn. Now I'm just going to leave that. And I've got my other rod set up. Never know, might catch a carp down there, you never know. But the plan of the day is to see if we can catch 1 or 2 roach. We're the only 2 anglers on the lake, and we know there's a lot of roach in here. I caught them when I did a video earlier on in the season. Caught a lot fishing shallow and down the edge on the corn. So we just thought we'd come over, something different, and have a lovely day out. Like I say, I've had 2, so it's a good start, and a little bite then. So I'm just fishing a bit of sweet corn at the moment, just over on the maggot, over probably about half a dozen maggots every couple of casts. There's a few ducks about, so we're also feeding a few ducks. But like I say, not going to go gung-ho, just keep trickling a few bits of bait in and see if we can't catch 1 or 2 fish. Just bumped a fish there. So I'll show you the setup. That was foul hooked. So I'm actually fishing today, so I thought I'd give it an airing. I'm actually fishing the 14-foot #1 match cadence. It's an absolute gorgeous, real soft rod. Like I say, it's only a little flick out. Get away with a 11-foot, but I'm going to fish me 11-foot down the side. So it's a little flick out, nice and soft for these roach. I've got my CS8 reel, 3-pound mainline, which I put on the other day. I've got a 2BB loaded waggler. Now, this waggler is actually something special. Those that remember, that's a flagship waggler that was made by Stan Bennett. This is probably 40-year-old. It's one with the yellow whippings, so this was always loaded. The ones with the orange whippings were straight peacock, so it's peacock waggler. It's a 2BB, and I've just got a BB and a #1 round the float. I've got 3 #8, #10 droppers, and I'm just fishing a 014 fluorocarbon hook length, size 16 barbless hook, pre-tied. It's one of the Drennan ones. And like I say, all I'm doing is finding a little bit of corn out, just hook it through. Now, it's as simple as that. It's just a little flick, and there she is out there, put her on the rest. The other rod is the 11-foot #2. Again, got my CS8 reel. It's got 5-pound mainline. I've got an 011 bottom on it. Just had a little bite there. 011 bottom on it, and I've got size 14, which I'm going to fish corn down the side. 3 #8 droppers. It's just simple, just a little loaded waggler there. I think that's a Dave Harrell. Yeah, it's Dave Harrell, #2 loaded grey. Trapped in place with two stops. Like I say, it's just as simple as that. Simple fishing, simple setup. Not a bite alarm in sight. See if we can't turn you around without causing chaos. There we are. It looks like a little snake like. Goes round up there. There's Iain just down there. Car park is just over the back. It's, like I say, it's a lovely little place. It really is. They look after it. I mean, the grass gets cut. Any damaged pegs are always repaired. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's just nice. And like I say, we just thought we'd come out. We've had this planned a few weeks. We said we wanted to come over and just see if we can't get 1 or 2 roach, because we know some nice roach in here. Let's put a single maggot on. So it's just a lovely flick out. Probably won't even get to the bottom. Bit of indication. Oh. There we go. Lovely little roach, look at that. Eh? Got one in? Yeah. Beautiful, mate. Yeah. You just fish it? What are you doing? Just fishing maggot? Yeah. Yeah. Nice, isn't it? So I'm going to put a double on this time, red and white. It's always nice when you get a bit of news from the bank as well. I've just heard that my mate Shane, as you hear me talk about him, we take the mick a little bit, but he's just had a beautiful fish. He's been out piking, he's just had his 20-pound fish. So yeah, absolutely made up for him really. He's very excitable at the moment, so well done Shane, proud of you mate. It's very well deserved. It's been hard graft this time, so to catch fish like that, brilliant. So like I say, I'll put some bait down the side. Not gonna go over it. I'm just gonna leave it. Lovely roach. Say these fish, a lot of them wouldn't have even seen a hook before, because there's a lot of carp in here. But this time of the year, you want to get a few bites. These sort of places are the place to come, because there's loads and loads of silverfish. You've got Atkins leg across the back there. Again, roach, rudd, lot of skimmers and bream in there. And they've got a dedicated silverfish lake at the top as well, which, as you know, we fished a couple of times. Some lovely fishing in there. There's even some gudgeon. I've got that float dotted right down, and I mean right down. So any little movement, and that float's going to go under. Probably fishing about 1 inch on bottom. So I plumbed up, put an AA float on the hook and cast it out, and I could just see as it was coming up, probably about 1/2 inch of the float. So with it set properly, probably about 1 inch maximum, where I've got that dotted down. Better fish, Iain? That's a beauty, mate. Beautiful fish. Yeah. So there we go. So we there's some fish about. Keep plugging away. Hopefully keep getting 1 or 2 bigger fish. Every now and again might get some bigger roach come in, push those smaller ones out. So I've got the swim down the side, which I'll have a go on later. Double maggot or sweet corn, I think, is gonna sort the better fish out. Sun's come round on the lake now. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Get 1 or 2 bites. Iain's had some lovely roach. We're getting some. I've had one sort of 10 ounces. Oh, some lovely roach that looks as though they've never ever seen a hook before. Little bite there. Little tiny bites. It's got the float dotted right down. There we go. Look at that beautiful roach. Beautiful roach, look at that. Gleaming in the sun. Here's got another one. Yeah, they're beautiful fish, Iain. They're gorgeous, they're immaculate. Just a couple of turns on the reel, sink the line. Say, only about a dozen maggots tops. No, there's 1 or 2 fish there. Little flick. A couple of wines. That's it, line sunk. Still not touched anything on that inside line. Like I say, other than that handful of corn that went in there. I will try it shortly. Little dink. Say if you were to fish with your float out the water on the tip, then half these bites you wouldn't even see. It's a very sensitive float as well anyway. Nice fish. How's about that? That is gorgeous. Look at that, eh? Glinting in the sun, beautiful. Miss that one? Beautiful. On the bread? Double red maggot. Took that as it fell through the water. On the bread, Iain. Oh, I bet it did. How nice is that? Try a bit of corn on the bottom in a minute. I've had to move the swim a little bit to the left. There's a snag on the bottom, an old branch or whatever it might be. So I've just had to go to the left a little bit. Oh, beautiful roach. There's about that. Gorgeous. What, on the worm?
Yeah, look for a tiny bird. You know these worms are massive now, done that with them.
And they'll keep for ages.
Yeah.
Go on, get out.
Right, this is obviously double worm. I'm good at the carp, you do know that.
Yeah, fair play to you. Cool, this is gorgeous fishing. Look at that.
Nice one.
Yeah, thought better net that one. Keep trying the sweet corn. I've had a bite on it, but I've had one roach on it. Have a look at that beauty. Absolute gorgeous, gorgeous roach. Look how thick it is and all. That's why me and Ian have come over here today.
Plonker, mate. That
Perfect.
Look at it in the sunlight. Though.
Yeah, glinting.
Beautiful. Mate.
It's gorgeous fish. Beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Well, it's been absolute glorious. Of course, some cracking roach. And plenty of bites. Ian's had a little carp. I think the biggest roach we've had is probably, between us, probably 14 ounces. So we haven't broke the magic pound, but still time. Missed that one. Just a little bit of bait each time. Bump that one. Ba, 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 ba. So there aren't many places you can go and catch quality roach, pristine roach, middle of winter. I mean, a week ago this would have been froze over. Tried the corn, but not had a bite on it. I will try it again before we go. Tried it out there, only one or two little bites. Ooh. small fish about still. So just been fishing double red maggot. I'll try double white maggot. Just see if any difference. Very quick bite. Nearly caught the island. Fish. Now that one's close, Iain. That one is close. He ain't gonna be far off it. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
You know what that means, don't you?
What's that?
Now we've got a good £2.5 one.
Yeah. Look at that. That's what we've been after. That was the target. Roach round about a pound. Beautiful fish. Absolutely gorgeous. I think that's a great way to round off the video. So, hope you've enjoyed it as much as what we have, and I'll catch you next time on the bank. Oosh. Beautiful.